So I'm just making this quick little video showing all my gear for my electrical apprenticeship. So I got these bags, got them on Amazon, leather, pretty decent. It's called Style and Craft. So not too bad. Got the harness, some Mellow Tough, some cheapy brand, but pretty decent. It works. So yeah, the set's about altogether about maybe $220 for all that. Got a pen, got the red. It's always good to have these. Broke, but you can make your markings on your conduit or on the floor or studs. Some Sharpies, a little reamer for some pipe, mainly for copper pipe, but it works on EMT. And then pretty much in here I keep all my hand tools. Little Milwaukee flathead, skinny one. Phillips. What else I got? A couple insulated sets. Conduit reamer. This right here, this pretty much gets me through my whole day. Don't need much else really. Has a bunch of different bits, nut drivers. So yeah, that's the Milwaukee 13-in-1 part number. Got the 10 snips whenever I need them. Roto split. When I bought this, I knew the handle was gonna fall off, so took a Sammy and forced it through. But this helps cut your MC, splits your MC to expose the wire pretty clean. So I know most people use the dikes, which is cool, but it just makes it quicker. Plus my company prefers us to use that. So here I got my linemen's, Knipex, pretty nice. I don't necessarily use it that much, to be honest with you guys. I mainly use this. So this is like 3 tools in one. Needle nose, pretty much a linesman's end, strippers. These shears cut like crazy, like crazy. Like I recommend. I mean, they're $60. They're expensive, but nice comfort grip. Pretty much eliminates 3 different tools. I have these, which I kind of was using for a minute, but then I kind of just was able to maneuver into using these. And then I got so pretty much the forged strippers, and then these 8-inch dikes is basically what I use. And this, or not this, my bad. And this, and that's pretty much getting me through my day. Got the level, Klein level. Had to get a new one. The one I had was a hand-me-down. But yeah, got your 30, 45, 90, 0 degree. Got this little guy, Harbor Freight. And then I have the 6-inch ones, which I use occasionally, depending what I'm doing. Let's see what else I got. Got 2 tapes. This one's all right. 25-foot wide blade, but I feel like it's not as like stiff as the Klein. So I got a 16-foot Klein magnetic. Got your shrink factors, multipliers for your conduit bending. So this is pretty clutch. I normally use this one 90% of the time. When I have to go further than 16 feet, then I'll, bust out the 25-footer. Let's see. Got a pair of shades. My company issued those, but I don't really wear them. Some cheapy Harbor Freight Allen sets. Got the multimeter by Klein. Need to get the Fluke pretty soon, but for now this will do. Let's see what else I got. All right, so I got this set. Red pen. That came with my pencil. Got the refill on the lead. So pretty nice set on Amazon. Like I think $15. So if you're looking for that starting out, I'd probably recommend picking that up. A little notebook. I haven't had to take notes really yet, but just in case. Got a file. This is going to be for your larger conduit that this can't get to. This goes up to 1 inch. So yeah, half, 3/4, 1 inch. So if you're doing 2 inch, 3 inch, or even 1 1/4, you have to file whenever you make a cut. So a little cheap Harbor Freight file, nothing crazy. And got the Milwaukee beater. This one's beat to death, but still works pretty good. So haven't had to replace that yet. Got the big channel locks. Don't really use this one as much, but for 42 size. I have a smaller one too that I bought, but yeah. Let's see what else I got in here. Pair of old Kleins. My brother-in-law gave me these. He's a journeyman. So yeah, use those for a little bit until I got my Nipex ones. And got a couple wrenches, nothing crazy, just adjustable wrenches. Couple different sizes. Haven't really had to use them that much. And got a Milwaukee battery, which I need to charge. Let's see. So yeah, a little Husky bag. Pretty nice, not too bad. And then this, I got a bunch of shit in here. So this is like $80, maybe 85 for the rigid 2.0 system for the rolling box. Got this one because the handle just detaches. So yeah, it comes with this little tray right here. Got a deodorant. You never know when you need to re-up. Sometimes I forget because I gotta wake up early. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't got no deodorant. So it's good to keep a little backup just in case. And these are some company issued sleeves. So sometimes we're working in situations where we have metal studs. Yeah, I just got this for Christmas, so pretty fresh. Got my non-contact voltage tester, couple arbor bits, drilling holes. Little unibit. Got the Diablo extension, 6-inch, pretty nice. Bought this one. It's an Irwin. It's a 12-inch, I think. And then it's a 2-inch carbide. Little hole saw. Some little replacement blades for your reamer. I think this is the 1-inch. Got a little 30-pack impact rated bits, so good to have in case they fall out, or sometimes I'll drop, or they'll, they'll snap or whatever. So this actually doesn't work, so I don't need these. Take those out. So yeah, cool little bucks. Snaps, don't fit. So yeah, take those out. Got some high output batteries. Nice light, super bright. Also has a charger, so you can charge your phone or AirPods or whatever while you're working. So nice bright light. Never know when you need one. Got some hole saws. Actually, my boss gave me this because we were drilling four box cutouts, and yeah, this one's pretty burnt out. But let's see what else I got. Got my N12 drill, which honestly I need to get an M18 because yeah, I've been finding that a lot of tasks I have to do, it's not enough. So a little cheap Amazon battery. I shit you not, I try to drill with this and like do something crazy, like so whenever we're landing like home runs in our J boxes or something, and I have to drill out a hole, it like dies after one hole. So definitely not using that no more. And got my M12 feel bandsaw. I think it's a 2.5 inch, so pretty clutch. Cut a lot of pipe with it. And I got my M12, which this has been good. Not really too many complaints with this. Has enough power for what I'm doing. Got the Sawzall M18 feel. So whenever I gotta use that, I'll have that. Got some batteries. Got the 3.0, the 4.0. Got the high output 5.0. Got another M18 battery. Little crescent hammer, 16 ounce. So comes in handy from time to time. Don't really use it too much, but when I do, it's good to have a hammer. Got some bits. Got some more Milwaukee bits, which honestly, DeWalt has the best bits in the game, so I don't really use these all that much, just because DeWalt makes better bits. That's just point blank. Got some Sawzall blades. Some short ones though, a little 6-inch, but. And there's my other impact I keep, which actually, it's been pretty good. I like this one. It's Hercules 20 volt. I need to charge it. Sometimes, just depending on what I'm doing, the M12 can do it, but it just eats through batteries. So that's when I'll bust out the Hercules and, have a bigger, longer lasting battery. I just got these for Christmas. A couple magnet holders for your belt. got this pair of channel locks, the 430 size. So this is what I use mainly if I do need to use it. And got an 18 extension. This is 7/16 size. It's for your whole saw. So sometimes we're doing overhead, or having to put up stiffy rods and seismic rods. We gotta. I got these from work. Some redheads. But anyways, yeah, you gotta be able to reach. And then got this. I just bought it on one of the sales for Christmas. Don't really use it too much, but I have it. And yeah, some sockets. So once again, you might need sockets for anchoring down some strut or some stiffy rods, or stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, a little overkill for a first year, I guess you would say. But a lot of people bought me these tools. Like my parents got me the Sawzall, got me the bandsaw. My sister got me this rolling box. So my dad bought me this actually a while back before I even started. The batteries I bought. This I bought separately. And yeah, so my girl bought me the bags, which we share the money. So technically I bought it myself, but but yeah. What else I got? I got a level, a cobalt, rechargeable, so you use it sometimes, not a whole lot. And then I just got this for Christmas. Sister came through, so if I need to refresh on something or study something, or wrap my mind around a concept, I can refer to that. So very grateful for that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You can get away with a whole lot less than this, but yeah, I'm the type of person that I don't like having to borrow people's tools, really, if I can help it, just because working on a ladder, you drop them, you might break them, you misplace them, or you never know on a job site, someone might walk away with it or something like that. So I'd rather just be responsible for my own tools. And yeah, purchase them as you go. Be grateful if you have people in your life who will help buy you some stuff, so that you can have the things you need. But yeah, overall, this pretty much gets you through most of what you need to do. This is pretty much like at least from what I've seen and people tell me, this is like a journeyman's level of tools that they would carry. So eventually you're working towards becoming a journeyman. You're gonna need to have these, or you should have these. Some companies will provide things, like our company provides like bandsaws and other stuff like that, but it's like the bigger one, so you can't always do tasks with both hands occupied. So yeah, I mean, just depends where you work, depends where you go. Some companies will have tools for you, some might not. So yeah, I mean, you always, it looks good, you stand out. If you got a lot of tools where you're not running into situations where you can't get a job done. So it's kind of my thought process. Some cheapy bits I bought a long time ago, and just use them from time to time. I have another DeWalt bit set, another Unibit. This is from Harbor Freight. So they get used quite a lot if you don't have a knockout tool. So we luckily have knockout tools, but usually for the bigger conduit and other stuff that we have it for. So yeah, on the smaller side, it's probably best just to get one of those. But damn, this freaking, see, this is why this is Harbor Freight. Shit's already breaking. Yeah, it's not good. You got gaps in between, so it's all right. I only paid $100 for the drill and the battery and a charger, so if it breaks, it breaks. No worries. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, kind of loaded up. Pretty tight. A lot of stuff in here, but it fits surprisingly. Just gotta kind of play Tetris. But yeah, I mean, I use Milwaukee mainly. Like I have at home, I have Ryobi that I use for like home repairs, automotive, you know, household stuff, things like that. Have a few DeWalt tools, nothing crazy, but I still have some DeWalt. So yeah, I like Milwaukee. You know, everyone has their preference on what exactly they use and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, get whatever you like, whatever works. Mainly people get into what they get into because, you know, they buy into a battery platform, and that's usually what's most expensive about, you know, getting tools, power tools, is, you know, the batteries. So I've been lucky and fortunate to get a hold of some batteries and some tools from people and things like that, which kind of makes it easier getting into, you know, other platforms. You know, you want to take advantage of sales. Like last year, Hercules, like I got a full-size bandsaw battery and a charger for $100. But this year, like the sales were like, they didn't even have sales, to be honest with you. It was pretty sad. But that's just, you know, that's how the economy goes sometimes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But yeah, if you can, you know, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, you know, I always look there first because a lot of times you can get them cheaper. And yeah, I mean, just try to shop around pretty much. I don't think I've ever paid like full price for a tool. I normally get all my tools like for sale or on a sale, or, you know, things like that, or gift cards or whatnot. So but yeah, this is what I use from day to day. Little pack out. Yeah, this is pretty cool because this drops, those buttons drop that down, but then this latch detaches the wheels and the box. So if you want to go like drawers later on, you can do that. You can buy the drawers and then, you know, switch that up on top or whatever. Yeah, it was on sale. Still on sale, I think, till maybe the new year. But you can get this whole setup right here for like $80 plus tax. So yeah, I mean, beats carrying around multiple tool bags. I just like having one because that's like for my hand tools and basically all my power tools. But yeah, like the bag, got the fastback. This I found on a cart. It belongs to somebody, but pretty much for marking all your circuits. You know, so when you're getting ready to terminate things and whatnot, you know where they go. So probably should get a new one because this one's all beat up. But yeah, this bag is cool. I mean, it's not the perfect bag, I would say. at least ergonomically, that I found. But I mean, leather bags that are gonna last you multiple years, at least to get me through my apprenticeship. You know, $200, it's not bad at all. You know, I see a lot of people get like the gator bags, the Occidental leather, which is really nice bags, but you know, I don't know. I don't like to overspend that much. You know, I know I have a lot of shit, but I'm not spending $500 on some bags. So, especially if somebody wants to steal them, I'll be hella sad. This pouch is good, but on this side, I don't care for this side that much. This patch is okay, but this one's just, it's big, but I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of it. I always end up dropping shit out of it because of how it sits on me, but this isn't bad. I wish this was like a little bit bigger for like screws and maybe one hole straps or clips or whatever we're doing. So yeah, I might look into changing this bag out, but for now it's cool. Like, I'm not worried about it. But yeah, that's everything I got from my apprenticeship.